Wang Mang, 45 BCE 23 CE, was the nephew of Empress Wang Zhengjun, the wife of Emperor Yuan of the Han Dynasty. When Wang Mang was young, his father and elder brother died one after another, and he grew up under the care of his uncles. At that time, through Empress Wang Zhengjun's influence, the Wang clan had become a powerful family of imperial in-laws, dominating the court of the Western Han. Many members of the clan held titles as generals or marquises. They lived extravagantly, indulging in luxury and pleasure, and competed with one another in displays of wealth and status. Wang Mang alone stood apart. He lived simply, remained modest and respectful, and was diligent in his studies. He served his mother and widowed sister-in-law with devotion, raised his late brother's son, and conducted himself with discipline and propriety. Within the family, he attended carefully to his uncles. Outside the clan, he befriended worthy and learned men. Thus, Wang Mang became the exception within this powerful house, a moral exemplar in the eyes of the public, with a reputation that spread far and wide. In 22 BCE, the 24-year-old Wang Mang was deeply respectful toward his elders, especially his uncle Wang Feng, who held the powerful position of Grand Marshal. Before his death, Wang Feng instructed Wang Zhengjun to take care of Wang Mang. That same year, Wang Mang was appointed as a close attendant to the emperor. He was later promoted to a military post, personally commanding the archers of the imperial guards. Wang Mang won praise from many prominent figures at court. His uncle Wang Shang even submitted a memorial expressing his willingness to grant part of his own fief to Wang Mang. Emperor Qing of Han also regarded Wang Mang as highly capable and virtuous. In 16 BCE, at the age of 30, Wang Mang was enfeoffed as Marquis of Xindu. Although he now held high rank, he never put on airs. He consistently showed respect for worthy men of humble status, lived in a clean and frugal manner, and was known for his integrity. He often distributed his salary to retainers and commoners, and even sold his carriage to help the poor. As a result, he was deeply loved among the people. Prominent figures both at court and throughout the realm praised and celebrated him, and his reputation eventually surpassed that of his uncles and elder relatives, who at the time wielded immense political power. Just as Wang Mang was enjoying smooth success in his official career, he realized that his cousin Qin Yuzhong stood in his way. Both men shared the powerful background of being relatives of the Empress Dowager Wang Zhengjun. However, Qin Yuzhong had risen to prominence earlier. He had played a role in establishing Zhao Fian as empress and thus enjoyed the deep trust of Emperor Qing of Han. His status surpassed that of Wang Mang, and many at court believed that Qin Yuzhong would eventually succeed to the position of Grand Marshal. The two were evenly matched young talents within the same powerful clan. If Wang Mang failed to bring Qin Yuzhong down, his cousin would forever remain above him in the hierarchy, making it difficult for Wang Mang to participate meaningfully in governing the state. Qin Yuzhong became Wang Mang's lifelong rival, someone toward whom he felt no room for mercy. Thus, Wang Mang secretly began gathering evidence of Qin Yuzhong's misconduct and crimes. The Grand Marshal Wang Zhen was an uncle of Wang Mang. When Wang Zhen fell ill, Wang Mang attended to him with great care and devotion, winning his uncle's deep favor. On one occasion, while serving at his bedside, Wang Mang cautiously tested him by saying, "Seeing that the general has long been ill and unlikely to recover, Qin Yuzhong is secretly delighted. He believes he will surely replace you in assisting the government. He has even been privately promising offices and favors to others." At the same time, Wang Mang laid out in full Qin Yuzhong's alleged misconduct, how he had carried on an illicit affair with the Su clan woman, and how he had long accepted bribes from the deposed Empress Su. After hearing this, Wang Zhen was greatly alarmed and asked, "If this is so, why did you not tell me earlier?" Wang Mang replied, "I did not know your intentions, General, and therefore did not dare to speak." Wang Zhen then instructed Wang Mang to report the matter at once to the Empress Dowager Wang Zhengjun. When she heard it, she was furious and ordered Wang Mang to inform the emperor immediately. Emperor Qing of Han was doubtful, half believing and half suspecting the accusations. However, under pressure from the Empress Dowager, he had little choice but to dismiss Qin Yuzhong from office. He did not pursue criminal charges, instead ordering him to leave the capital and return to his fief. This was, in fact, a very mild and largely symbolic punishment, intended by Emperor Qin to protect Qin Yuzhong. Yet for Qin Yuzhong, long accustomed to relying on power and enjoying favor as a trusted figure at the emperor's side, even this was hard to accept. He still hoped to make a final struggle to remain in the flourishing Western Han capital of Chang'an. During the Western Han period, high-ranking nobles and officials would travel with elaborately decorated carriages and mounted escorts to display their noble status and prestige. When Qin Yuzhong was dismissed from office and ordered to return to his fief, the carriages and mounted retinue formerly assigned to him were left unused. In itself, this was an ordinary matter. Since Qin Yuzhong was leaving the capital and returning to live in his domain, he would naturally no longer require such a grand and ornate escort. Yet unexpectedly, an incident arising from this seemingly trivial detail triggered a chain of events that ultimately ruined Qin Yuzhang's reputation and led to his death in prison. Marquis Hangyang, Wang Li, was the sixth younger brother of the Empress Dowager Wang Zhengjun, the birth mother of Emperor Qing of Han. Because Wang Li had previously been involved in misconduct, including sheltering criminals, Emperor Qing harbored reservations about him. After the death of the emperor's fifth uncle, Wang Shang, the emperor did not appoint his sixth uncle Wang Li as Grand Marshal. Instead, he bypassed him and chose his seventh uncle, Wang Zhen, for the position. At the time, when Wang Li failed to obtain the powerful post of regent, he suspected that Qin Yuzhong had slandered and framed him, and he frequently bore resentment toward Qin Yuzhong. The emperor was also aware of this situation. After Qin Yuzhong was dismissed from office and ordered to return to his fief, the news spread quickly. The heir of Wang Li, Wang Rong, sought to use the carriages and mounted escort that had previously been assigned to Qin Yuzhong. When Qin Yuzhong learned of this, he did not dwell on the past grievances between their families. Instead, he sent a large quantity of precious treasures through Wang Rong as bribes to Wang Li, asking him to intercede with the emperor to revoke the decision and restore him to office. Tempted by the dazzling valuables, Wang Li foolishly submitted a memorial requesting that Qin Yuzhong be allowed to remain. That Wang Li would suddenly plead on behalf of his former enemy struck Emperor Qing of Han as highly suspicious. The emperor ordered the relevant authorities to investigate. Feeling guilty and fearful, Wang Li cruelly forced his own son, Wang Rong, to commit suicide in order to silence him. This only deepened the emperor's suspicions that something far more sinister lay behind the affair. He therefore ordered the arrest of Qin Yuzhong and had him imprisoned for further investigation. Qin Yuzhong finally confessed fully to his mocking the deposed Empress Su and plotting to establish a left empress, referring to Su Feiho. According to Han law, this was a crime of great treason. Emperor Qing of Han was furious and no longer showed any leniency. He immediately issued an edict ordering Qin Yuzhong to be executed in prison. Seizing the opportunity, Wang Mang sent agents to kill Qin Yuzhang's heir, Qin Yupu, eliminating him completely. The rest of Qin Yuzhang's family were expelled from the capital, thoroughly removing Wang Mang's greatest rival from his path to power.